Hi, my name is Mohammed. Now I will be describing the coursework for the Industrial Manipulator module. Um, Here I created a robot because we have to create a robot in MATLAB in order to move it to different locations, to pick an object from the floor and put it in 3 different locations. And now I will go over the code briefly before I start the simulation. So basically this is my robot. Here I have 3 links, 2 rotational joints, and here I have the robot's properties starting from the R to alpha, then the D and the thetas. And for the positions I have here stated the floor, shelf 1, 2 and 3 positions where I'm going to change theta 1 and theta 2 through all over the code. Here I have the homogeneous transformation matrices for all links 1, 2 and 3. I was using, of course, the function that we use it for a given DH parameters to get these matrices, and that function is in the end of the code. I'll go show you the function. So this is the function I was using to give these matrices. After the matrices, I have plotting the robots by using plot 3 because I'm drawing in 3D in 3 dimensions. So here I was just drawing in a simple way using a line with these values for each link, and then I defined 2 variables to use them when I'm changing my the angles theta 1 and theta 2 in order to do the simulation. So I have step 1 and step 2 for theta 1, then theta 2. In order to do the simulation and the animation and also the user interface options, I used the menu loop with a switch case, and also all of that was within a while loop in order to give the user an option to select continuously until he is done, he or she. So here I have stated a variable called SEL for the selection. So I have mentioned these, let's say, buttons, where to go. This is the question, and then I have the options from pick from floor, then put on shelf 1 and 2, then finally to shelf 3, and I have the last option, which is exit, which is going to end the simulation. All of that was put in inside or within a while loop to keep getting that window in a loop so the user can keep pressing on the options. Okay, for getting these options and for also creating the animation, I was using for loop in order to change the value of theta 1 and theta 2. I started by changing theta 2 from its original value to till minus 35 degrees, and then I stated and defined again the matrices, the homogeneous matrices for the robot, so the robot parameters again, and here I started plotting the robot. Here I have a pause value with 0.1 seconds because I want to show the animation in the right way. In the end of each case, I have displayed the end effector coordinates x, y, and z for link 2, or for the last link, sorry, A02. So in case 2, I will put on shelf number 1, and for that purpose I changed angle 1 or theta 1 from its original value to 25 degrees. And here again I stated the parameters for the robot and the plotting as usual. In case 3 I was putting the object on shelf number 2, and here again I change angle 1 from 25 to 50 degrees, so it was increasing. And here again I have the robot parameters and also the plotting codes by using plot 3. In case number 4, I was putting the object on shelf number 3, which is the last location for me, and I changed theta 1 from 50 to minus 10. So the last value for theta 1 is minus 10, as mentioned earlier on the positions where I stated in the beginning, where I'm going to put shelf 1, shelf 2, shelf 3, and also the floor. Of course, as usual, in the end of each case I have to display the end effector coordinates, and also here I have to close the loop with again with the variable of the selection. And here is our function for the forward kinematics DH parameters. Now I'm going to run the simulation to see how the robot is going to react. So now this is the window which will pop up to the user, so he or she can select from here these options. So here I have the title, where to go. I can pick from floor, put on shelf number 1, 2, and 3, and then in the end I can exit. I'll start with picking from floor. So now my robot is moving, and also I got the value of the end effector, as we can see here. So this is the end effector values for the robot when it's picking from floor. Put in shelf number 1, and of course we are getting also a new end effector coordinates x, y, and z. Put in shelf number 2, and we can also go to shelf number 3. Excellent. So here I have the 4 end effector let's say options, starting from the floor, then shelf 1, shelf 2, and finally shelf 3. So here I have all of them, and if I click on exit, it will stop the simulation for me. So now the simulation has stopped. Thank you so much for watching.